my goal today is to just take you through a class that I would do for myself at home using the ball, the small snowball ball, and the Stretch-eze band. I'm going to start all the way down. I'm going to bring the ball back on my head and roll it down towards my neck so it brings my head in a nice position where my face is straight up to the ceiling. I'm going to use the Stretch-eze to just start to warm up my feet and my ankles. Just alternately pressing and stretching the front of my foot a little bit into the resistance. And one foot, I'm just going to circle my ankle. Play around with a little bit of resistance one direction and the other direction. So I'm creating some counter-tensional pull as I press my foot into the different tensions of the band. So that challenges my ankle joint to explore not just the circular pattern, which feels really good anyway to start with, but also pronating and supinating and creating a little bit of encouragement by the way I'm pulling the band at different angles to find new mobility in that ankle joint. So I found that as I was holding the Stretch-eze, my hands started to get a little tense. So I'm moving into this hand foot reciprocity movement. Inhaling and exhaling, I'm opening my hand into the stretch, which feels really good. Flexes my fingers back. Inhale. So right away I'm starting to play with different ways that I can use both my upper and lower body with the resistance into the Stretch-eze. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. This feels so good. Opening the hips, and I'm getting a nice length of my cervical spine. Right away, engaging into the center of my body. Inhaling while I'm lengthening my legs and my head out of its occipital joint. Inhale, alternating. Opening my hips. Oh, so good. Opening. Inhale, exhale. I'm pressing my elbows out and I'm pulling my inside thighs towards each other, which creates that beautiful feeling of the zip up the front of my body. Inhale. Exhale, I'm widening across my back. I'm energizing from the knee, inside thigh, up the middle of my torso. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to bring the feet down. Just stretching along. Backing into my ankle joints. Making sure I'm not tightening through my neck. I'm just going to use that ball back of my head to roll. And I'm going to move into my legs now, the backs of my legs. Bend one leg, bring the foot on the floor, and just your easy little leg kick up and down. Stretching. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale down. Grab onto this. And make sure your foot is always right in the middle of that fabric so it doesn't start to slide up. Open it out. Legs bicycle. Make sure you're breathing. Reverse it. Like warming up my shoulder joint at the same time. And I'm using this hand hold so I can modulate the amount of resistance I create in against my foot in the band. That really references the leg action into my hip, creating some real strong leg and hip connectivity. And you can always just keep your arms still if you want to keep stable through your upper back while you release that hamstring. I'm going to do that now because I've got my shoulders warmed up from the right leg. Now I'm just going to work on stabilizing through my scapula while I create a little more pull each time as I stretch my hamstring, reach through my leg, adding the bicycle. Nice and fluid hip socket, reverse direction. As if my leg starts from my navel. Feeling the length there, it's so good against that gentle resistance. 2 legs up. Get my inside thighs connected again. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. I'm also getting a nice strong deltoid and bicep workout here as I'm keeping stable through my upper arm and back relationship. 2 legs up. I'm going to go to the head-foot wrap. And give my neck a little more traction by pulling up and creating some traction there. Yeah, that's really good. 1 leg. Other leg. So now my other leg is long against the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Head comes up. Exhale, lengthen my head out of the spine as my leg goes up. Inhale, lift, and exhale, reach. Inhale, lift, and exhale, reach. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. And 2 legs up. I'm going to take it off my head now, and I'm going to slide my feet apart into the inside reins wrap. So I've got both feet on the inside, and I've got my hands on top. Oh yeah, my hip just popped. Really good. This creates the leg, hip, femur solidity, but also at the same time your legs energizing into the pelvis, it's lengthening out. So you're getting the maximum amount of hip mobility. Come back to your ankle joints, always feeding back that original theme of nice foot relationship, foot and leg and toes and all the muscles in your feet, bottoms of your feet. Oh yeah, they're wide, they're energized. Now, just gentle to start with because this can be a little intense. We're going to just do a double leg stretch here, double leg. Lift the belly, lengthen, release your head into the ball. Alternating your breath pattern. Inhale as you return, exhale as the exertion occurs through that double leg stretch. Inhale, center, exhale, reach. Inhale, center, exhale, reach. Inhale, center, exhale, reach, pulling. Here you go. Inhale, center, exhale, reach. Let's pick up the pace. I'm going to elevate the upper body and we're going to switch and switch and switch. Exhale, 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 exhale. Lower your head. Good. Very good. And bring both feet up, and we're going to bring the fabric over the knees as I come into and release the ball to shoulder bridge. Up and inhale down, rolling down each part of the back. Breathe and exhale, lift. A little pulse, 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 pulse. Inhale down. And exhale, reach. Pulse, 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 pulse. Good, and circle the arms. Change the ball. Inhale. Circle the arms. Change the ball. Breathe. And lower it down. Take a hold. Open your legs. Come on up and bring the fabric around the back of your head. I'm going to just press your feet away. Really allow that head to weight into the stretchies. Just play around with the different angles that you can bend one leg, bend the other leg as you turn your head a little bit. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll your head right as you bend your left knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll your head a little left as you bend your right knee. Inhale, center. And slide those feet together. Arms go on the insides. Slide your feet together. And slide them apart. Go back to the inside reins. Wrap. Lower your head. You can place your head back, the ball back of your head again. We're going to go into a hip stretch. Going to bend one knee, lift up the front, cross your right foot onto your left leg, and then flip that loop over that right knee. So once again, this is a little tricky at first. You up, bend, put the foot over, and put the leg there. Hug that knee. That's that common stretch that we do. But now you've got this nice tensegrity of forces on that foot, the leg that you think isn't doing anything. It's actually part of this whole plan here to get the underside of your right hip, that the deep, these muscles. My brain is not working at the moment, but you're getting that stretch on the deep rotators in the butt, gluteus maximus, tensor fasciae lata, IT band. Hug it to you. Breathe, inhale, and exhale, hug. Energize through that foot, energize here. All the motions are going in equal and opposite directions. And to come out of it, I'm going to lift this fabric up and open the legs back to the straddle. Cross your left foot on top of the right thigh. Lift and loop it over your left thigh. Bend that right knee a little bit. And just go at your own pace. One side might be tighter. Inhale, breathe, and exhale. Inhale, breathe, and release off of the stretch. Exhale, create a little more energetic pull by hugging this leg, pushing through that foot, lifting the abdominals. One more deep breath, and then exhale. Good, and go ahead, come on out of that now. Let's come on over to the side. Keep both feet in and bend the knee behind you. Gonna work a little on the thigh stretch here, quad stretch. Just gonna roll here, roll here, roll here. You can either support your head or you can put the ball under your head. I kind of put the ball in an awkward position. I can't reach it, so I'm going to just leave it there. But this is really good. I'm going to support my head this way. Just lifting, opening the front of the hip, stretching the quad. Okay, try your other side. Turn this way. I'll show you how to do it with the ball now. And both knees. I'm going to bring this. I'm just going to hook my arm. Got the ball here. I'm just kind of rocking this whole shape forward. And as I go back, I'm creating this resistance here. I'm lifting through the front. I'm stretching through the left quad. I stabilize with my right leg, and I reach my left big toe towards the floor as I'm gently counterbalancing it with this. It's really good. Feel that stretch in your hip. Back it off. Inhale. And exhale. Good, very nice. Good. And let's come out of that. And come onto the stomach. Bring your ball under your forehead. And just roll your head a little bit just to get some more fluidity through your neck and head. Occipital joint back here. And place your head on the ball. Just doing a little chin action, chin to the chest and release. Chin to the chest, release. Lengthen my arms down, release. Legs are strongly pressed together and slightly into the floor. Keeping my pelvic bone right into the mat, lengthening through my lower spine. So you can do your double leg series here. Pulse, pulse. And then elevate. So how would we do this with the stretchies? Well, you can take it in your hands. You can double here and just hook your hands here, thumb, double pulse, and then you can use that resistance to help. I have very limited back extension. Flex, flex. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, lift. One more. Exhale, lift. So now in order to get a little more back extension, I'm just going to use the stretchies here. I'm going to lengthen this left arm down, and the right arm is going to reach forward. I'm going to use my arm a little bit. I'm just going to feel my inside thighs. Inhale, exhale, reach. I'm going to keep my head in line. Change. More, and exhale. I'm going to push up to my, get a little more rib cage movement here. Get some rotation. So I've got the stretchies right at the base of my rib cage. So giving me feedback to feel where I have restrictions. Little clicks. And just play around with moving my back against that resistance. Get some rotation. Rotation. Pressing back. Move my spine the other way.